More than 6 weeks into this crisis, and thousands of refugees in the border area are still living in conditions of abject squalor. We found these people in a scrapyard in the border town of Kukesh, trying to survive in filthy derelict buildings and tractor trailers, ejected from Kosovo and now living in misery. Many people have been living in this scrapyard for several weeks. There's no room in the formal refugee camps for them, and no one is telling them where to go or what to do. They fear that if they move to other parts of Albania, they will never be reunited with fathers, husbands or sons still stuck in Kosovo. Although several camps have been set up close to the border, the report by British MPs says the UN's refugee agency is still failing to meet the needs of the refugees and has shown a lack of coordination and leadership.
They didn't have an adequate management structure in place, either in Macedonia or Albania, and nor is there one right now. And although it was being reinforced, as we were there just over 3 weeks ago, it wasn't dynamic enough, it wasn't in charge of the situation.
But UN officials here say the criticisms are outdated and unfair.
In a very poor country, we have helped 400,000 people with a minimum of inconvenience, basically. There have been no widespread deaths, there have been no outbreaks of disease or whatever, which you quite often would get in a refugee crisis like this. Hiccups, problems, yes. Overall success, reasonably good.
But this is a humanitarian crisis that is not over yet. Mark Austin, ITN, on the Kosovo-Albanian border.